Hello and welcome to Fearless Motivation by Mental Stamina video number 62. So, hey guys, I just got my new Wish shirt and that took me about 2 months to get, and I think it looks pretty good. So I just do like the twist around, as you can see. And once again, I'm at the Sunset Yoga practice. A little bit sweaty after doing a few different exercises today. Yoga, push-ups, and biking down here to do a yoga practice, then attending 2 different webinars, but I'll get to that in this video, which should be about 15-16 minutes, who really knows. But there's my yoga crew over there. They're all excited for the Fearless Leader to get here, but she gets here about like 2 minutes to 7 now, and then she waits till I finish my video, so that's very nice of her. So anyways, let's get into today's video once I open up my journal, because as usual I'm just going a little bit slow, but like I think I'm living like a busy life because I just finished my first Dean Graziosi Better Life journal, so I get to start journal number 2 for video 63. So let's start into this video, guys. Hello and welcome. I already said that. This video will be about Buddhism, Shintoism, Confucianism, and firewalkers. I expressed in the previous video that my Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ, but I am always open to studying other religions to become wiser. It was first brought to my attention by Jason Capital, who told me about the concept of open versus closed versus right/wrong. Lots of people who have a poverty-driven mindset want to be right and prove other people wrong, to be superior to them. Instead, they should consider being open to opportunities, knowledge. When you commit to learning and listening, you can only benefit. This does mean you have to adopt their point of view, but instead always understand their way of thinking. So a closed lifestyle would be repeating a 9-to-5 lifestyle daily from 9 to 5 every day for 30 plus years. And yeah. So basically, guys, I think it's apparently obvious. I was just reading from my notes there. So like I just like read down, but that's what I want to establish, because what I do every day is I write notes out. What do I want to establish? And just on the open versus closed, I'm always open to new opportunities, and I'm never closed to anything, because why can't I learn more every day? So that's what I always ambitious to achieved. Oh, where did Kevin go? He got up and wandered off. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm all about, guys. Just doing different stuff. But like I said, a closed minded lifestyle is repeating the same 9-to-5 job and then just doing the same thing over and over, showering, raising a moderate family, not to achieve your dreams. And it's just oh, well, consider other people and just always be nice to people. I'm yeah, that does work, but you got to consider, are they giving you the proper amount of respect? So, like I said, guys, I live a somewhat busy lifestyle. I just finished, attending, 2 webinars on how to establish your own business, doing a sizable amount of exercising, and then I'm thinking, well, maybe Thursday it should be all finished up, but they give me the framework of establishing it, mastermind.com, founded by Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi and Russell Brunson, and then they're walking me through it. But at this point I'm just gazed over, but I'm always committing to something. I'll probably go back, watch the day 1 and actually get started with that this week. And then I got my parents coming down. They're gonna get me a car, and then I've got 3 overnighters coming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I got a driver's lessons when my parents come on Saturday, and then I gotta entertain them, work the Saturday. But my mind just goes off, guys, because I know what I have to do, but at the same time I get a little bit tired. So let's get back to the point. So that is a pretty open lifestyle. So instead of focusing on being open Instead of focusing on being open to creating a business on your past wait. Oh yeah, here. Sorry guys, I got a little bit distracted there as I go off on tangents. So in one of the conferences, one of the highlight things and what I was talking about on the 9 to 5 lifestyle is that employees are judged on their time and effort and highly scrutinized on their results. So that is not really the lifestyle I want to live. Like, I want to be like a law enforcement officer, either CBSA or a cop, just because that provides me a certain amount of excitement, and I can always put that in my videos, and then I can start the motivational coaching business like from that, because I want to have like the real life experience and always be, because I'm not one of those guys who can sit behind the lifestyle and just like talk on the phone and not really exercise, because exercise and fitness are what brought me to the games, and they're just like my core beliefs and everything that goes along with that. So that's what I like about that lifestyle. So basically what we want to do though is become an entrepreneur ourselves, guys, and get a certain amount of clients, because let me tell you guys, you can charge, what they established is you can charge whatever you want as long as you know what you're talking about, like 5-10K for a service, because what clients really don't care about your time and effort. All they care about is the results that you provide them. So like if you provide them a certain amount of results, that you can charge them whatever they want. Like Dan Locke, Jeremy Haynes, like they're hosting a freedom challenge, and like I understand a certain amount of that, but also like scaling the back a bit, the Tony Robbins Build Your Brand Challenge is basically starting from like zero and just charging like $50, which I also stand that perspective, because you got to start somewhere and you can't start off. So I'm in like one elite like challenge and one more like starter challenge, but like I like all the knowledge in itself, because I'm pretty good at prioritizing stuff and getting that figured out. So like, oh yeah, not care about the time and effort, and so it may sound cruel, but in business there is professional and personal. There are no friends at the boardroom table, which when seeking clients, you have to have ruthless aggression to get deals. This doesn't mean you cannot support charities, do God's work, and raise a family in your personal sphere. I realized that the only way to become a self-made millionaire is to have an online presence, which provides a product or a service to others. This week I have attended, like I said, 2 different entrepreneurial challenges, one by Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, and Russell Brunson, the other by Dan Locke and Jeremy Haynes. It's a bit of a knowledge overload, but I am able to manage my priorities. So I already, I love how I already got ahead of myself before I even read my notes, guys. So I just, read it back to you guys, because, it's so clear on my mind what do I have to achieve every day. Because what I do, guys, is I lay in bed and I think, well, what the fuck do I have to do today to put that beautiful pearly white smile on my face? And it's like, well, an exceptional amount of exercise, then maybe do the online thing. Maybe clean up my apartment, because I know my mom will heckle me. Be like, oh, look at your apartment, Rob. I'm like, honestly, Mom, it's clean enough. It's not like there are rodents running around. But I just manage my mother now with her, we'll call sage advice. So anyways, we'll just go with that, because I don't want to delve into negativity. But I dearly love my mother. So, like I was saying, find out what works for me. Now that I have a lesson on multitasking, and we will take a look at the religions I mentioned on the previous thing. So what I did, guys, I was having to sleep while I was watching Dana White's Contender Series, like the UFC, because I love the training and thing that went into it. But for some reason, it only recorded 2 hours, so now I got to extend that, because I thought the recording would extend the full program. But it's not a big deal, guys, because I think people get caught up. But I will remember to always extend it now, because I just like the conditioning, the education, and the nutrition that UFC and fighters always go through, because it takes a lot to hit people and just keep rocking and rolling and rolling with the punches, as it were. So the first religion I'm going to look at is Buddhism. So it's the world's 4th largest religion, 520 million followers. Siddhartha Gautama is the name of the Buddha. So back when I was in college, studying custom border services at Fleming College in about 2012 to 2013, I did a little project on Buddhism. And I just found out that he was unhappy with the royal lifestyle of the Buddha, and he just decided to go out and help the people. So Siddhartha Gautama, the big jolly guy that you see on all the posters and such, is the Buddha's more technical name. So it was found around the 6th or 4th century BCE in India. Pali and Sanskrit are two major schools. So the basic principle of Buddhism is to overcome suffering and the death cycle, and also rebirth. So either attainment of nirvana or through the path of Buddhahood helps you become a better Buddhist. So taking refuge in the Dharma, the Buddha, or the Sangha helps. Theravada and Vajrayana are different schools of teaching, and there are different variations practiced throughout the world. So you basically, guys, I just went through Google, just Googled Buddhism, and just took a little like scope through that. If you guys want more analysis of it, you're free to look at Google. I'm just open to exploring things and just adding a bit more knowledge, a bit of a refresher course, as it were, on Buddhism. So the next one I will look at is Shintoism. So it's celebrated with a veneration of many deities known as kami or jingai, practiced mostly in Japan. Indigenous religion, that's the indigenous religion, Shinto, and it's a nature religion. So it's very diverse in its application, and there are different interpretations. They believe that the different deities inhabit all things like animals and different things like animals, I guess trees, the grass and whatever. They got all different names and stuff. Like, I'd honestly like to go visit Japan, check it out. I think it's a very fascinating country. They got their language. Maybe call Mount Fuji there in Japan, in Tokyo. Maybe go visit Nagasaki and the other one, the Hiroshima, that was bombed. See what the nuclear sites look like all those years later. So, but it's animalistic, stupid mosquitoes, animalistic and pantheistic, worshipped at household, family, and public shrines. They do dances, age-specific, and seasonal festivals, and they're cleansed through bathing. Its origins are around 300 BCE to 300 C Central Common Era. Blah. I like how I'm just blahing my words, but I think you guys understand my practice and my passion by now. Anybody that's following video 62. But anyways, guys, like I was saying, so the next one we'll look at is Confucianism. Confucius. So, also known as Rhumism. It originates in ancient China. 100 schools of thought. 551 to 479 BC was the life of Confucius. So back in China, through all the dynasties, this was the one religion that I guess survived and has longevity. So I guess it's a really good religion. So basically, the principle of Confucianism, it's considered himself a transmitter of cultural values inherited from Xia and Shang, two of his predecessors. They provided I guess these are Chinese philosophers that he learned it from. And it's also practiced in temples, and he's where Confucius is considered the god of culture. Temples on the importance. So it also Confucianism also focuses on the importance of family and social harmony, where the core is humanistic, where humans are perceived as good and teachable, improvable. So that is the basis of Confucianism. So the last one we'll look at is not really a religion, but it's just more of a religious practice that I found, which is firewalkers. So it's a religious event performed to honor a deceased saint or holy man, to commemorate a miracle of fulfillment of a vow. Performed through the world, ancient Rome, origin in the Greeks/Romans, and origin in the Greeks/Romans. So that the firewalkers is something that I actually consider doing once I get a bit more information on the subject, guys. Because maybe if I burn all the heels off my feet, I might actually learn something. But of course, I'd like figure it out, the proper practice to do it, and just see how most of a lot of people do it. But I think the secret is you just walk really quickly or you walk slower. I forget what the actual secret is. I think I saw it on Guinness World Records back in the day, hosted by Chris Collinsworth. So it was really fascinating practice. And also the yoga that I practiced, like I've seen like deep yogis like survive in like ice baths for up to 2 hours. So it's all about your mind, guys. Like the body's capable of very extreme and extraordinary feats, but all you have to really go through is the conditioning and the training. It's like how you walk on the moon, or how you do anything, guys, or how you climb a mountain, or who goes skydiving. It's all about conditioning your mind and just going forward, guys. So like that would wrap up video 62 on different religions. So in video 63, when my parents are here, so maybe I'll have to sneak a little video, or maybe they want to appear in one, but that's highly doubtful because they don't understand the whole online sphere. Anyways, guys, I'll sign off as I get ready to practice my sunset yoga. Until then, guys, Kaizen, baby. Ow! Take care, guys. See you Sunday.